friends. Happy Wednesday. It's 8 o'clock already. Every time flies. I think I'm all ready to paint. And I will wait a minute until some people come on here. Hi, Barb. Good morning, Michael. Two are the first ones. Oh, I love that name, A Pretty Good Life. That's great. Very nice. So, everybody's coming on. Good morning. Hope everybody's ready for today. Good morning, Emily. You're up early. How's Parker? Thanksgiving Eve, I know. Oh my gosh. We didn't even really start thinking about Thanksgiving yet. And we have a torn apart kitchen. Oh, we'll be fine. I just run out of energy sometimes. I don't mind all the things, but I get tired. I get so tired. We went to the theater last night. We went to the Fulton Theater, which is a beautiful old theater here in Lancaster, and saw Elf, and it was really good. It was a lot of fun. So let me show you what we're going to paint today. I'm excited about this. Parker slept the whole night. Oh, that's so exciting. Yay. Love when that happens. There. So I had someone ask me to do a little painting, like a little commission, because they have a few little 4x4s that I painted. Not even sure how long ago I painted 4x4s. Not my little, I always do these little ones at Christmas time, but I mean flat one on arches. And they wanted a Santa mug, so I asked my friend Michael to, because I know he has a collection of them. Barb says that's such a historic event when your baby sleeps all night. It sure is. And it doesn't stick, but it means you're going in the right direction. But anyway, Michael sent me this photo of one of his Santa mugs. It's going to be a tricky one to paint, but well, why not, right? Why not? We'll see how it goes. That's the fun of the art. I don't know how it'll go, but I did have this idea. When we were all together in Minnesota, we were using this iridescent bright gold paint. And I think I'm going to put it on, then mix my colors. I might wipe some areas off, but use it kind of as a base underneath. I've never done this, but it sounded like fun this morning, so let's try it. So I'm just putting that kind of as a base layer. I don't know if it's going to make any difference in my painting, but it sounded fun. I've been using so much like gold leaf and metallic paints because I'm working on some ornaments. I can give you a little sneak peek. I did bring water over to put that in. Look at my cute little bowl. My friend, her name is Mud, is her name here on Instagram, but she makes these cool little pottery things. It's actually a piece of pottery. That's what I use for my paint. Anyway, look at these cute little things I'm playing around with. And I'm going to make them into little ornaments. But it's really hard to photograph. It's on gold leaf paper. Oh my gosh, I'm having fun. Oh, look at this one too. Oh, wait. Santa hats. And I love this little... So this is actually green, and this is gold. But... I have gold leaf all over my studio. It's not a good thing. Don't tell my husband. Whoops. Okay. Let me scooch over here and we'll mix colors while that gold paint dries. Oh, I wanted to wipe a little bit away. I don't know if it'll wipe. It's probably already drying. That's the crazy thing about using acrylics. It dries so quickly. Yeah, it's drying already, but that's fine. I could kind of see where I'm going a little bit. I want to keep it very loose. Michael said they turned out so good. And when I'm doing, if you're in my inspiring art group today, I'm doing like along the same theme, these little gift tags. Aren't they adorable? So that's at noon today. I'm excited to work on those. I'm excited to work on all the art. I finally got into the spirit of doing the Christmas things, but now I'm feeling overwhelmed about, shopping and having all the stuff and the food. And let me see, there's a little... Can you see okay? Is it bright enough? I don't know. Let me pull this light out a little bit. I need like 30 more lights in my studio, and I have lights all around me, and it's never enough. Okay, so I need really it's a very neutral, just that little pop of bright red to the right of his left. I did put a bright red out here. So let's start with reds. So this is my quinacridone magenta that I love. And this is black. I have to remember that. This is my raw umber. I think I got that a little too dark. No, it's probably not too dark. It's probably just right. I think I'm going to clean my palette knife off. Oh, let me see. Am I missing anything of them? So cute. They are. So I worked on holiday things most of the day yesterday, and I'm kind of getting in the flow of it. I had to drop off more artwork at Red Raven Gallery here in Lancaster, and some errands to run. I want to make just a little bit of bright. Oh, I didn't put any white out here, did I? I had to use my here's my white. Just put it up here. Oh, I have a piece of hair in there. That won't do. Glad I noticed that. Okay. I don't know what I want to lighten that for a pop, but I don't want to put white in there. Maybe I'll do a pop of, I got this brand new cadmium orange. I'm excited about it. I'm just putting a tiny dot out. That would be a nice little highlight spot. Actually, I think that's enough. That'll go a long way, I think. So I'll have to apologize if I'll have to think a lot with this painting. It'll be a challenge. Which is a good thing. I'm not manifesting anything bad. Anything on there now? All right, kind of clean this up. Now I need kind of, it's a little more browns. Like his cheek is very brown. Sometimes it's a little hard to think about making the colors because it's not my normal color palette that I use. All right, I saw something here that I wanted to put out. Oh, Naples yellow I'm going to use. It's almost like, yes, painting a portrait. Yes, it is like that. Getting things in the right position are crucial. And then, mixing colors a little more. They're not really skin tones, but they are kind of. It's not a palette that I normally. Oh, that's nice, though. I like that. Maybe I'll go a little lighter with that. So, like, his face is warmer, more yellow-red. And then his beard is very cool. I still need more yellowish kind of funky color for his skin. That's way too yellow. And if that's too saturated, too dominant of a color, and it's yellow, so I want to go the opposite. What's subject today? Checking in late. Oh, Helen, it's a Santa mug that Michael sent me to paint. It's really cute. That's close. Maybe more pink. Just teeniest little bit shifts the color. That's closer to what I want. Maybe more of this. All right, now let's do our colors of the mug, the beard. And I think I can kind of mix some of these. I do want a little, maybe green in the background, like a neutral. Aren't these colors fun? I was working with these. I was doing a dog portrait yesterday for a friend. I've had a lot of pet portraits to do lately, which are fun. I should take photos and share them afterwards. Like, I can't show them now because people will know they're getting the gift, right? That's a nice background color. Then there's kind of a glow in the background. It's not kind of a glow, it's totally glowing. I think that's okay. Now let's do cool colors. I need to sip of my coffee. Where's everybody tuning in from this morning? I think I might need a little more of this to make my kind of cool whites. It's much more violet than I want, so let's see what this does. That's what is that? I think it's Davies Gray that I have up there. Kind of cool. Still a little. Let's take a little bit over here and put some of that in. That's nice. Yeah, I like that. Like I always say, it doesn't have to necessarily match the image because nobody will see the image. You just have to mix colors that are the correct values and kind of have fun with it. Let's put a little of that green in there. I don't know if it needs to be more brown. Do we like the color palette together? I think I'm going to need more white. I don't know if I will. We'll just make more if we do. Let's just try this. Okay. So for anybody who just joined, I did something different that I don't usually do. I put a base coat of this iridescent bright gold paint from Golden in the background. And I want to keep this super loose. I feel like I need to do, what do I need to do for my background now? Do I do it all red over top, pink like my, why not? We're being reckless crazy today, right? don't have any liquid in my jar. Hold on a sec. I gotta put some in there. My liquid jar is empty. Yeah, Robert, I'm practicing the Santa. I know I need to do a little tiny one for you. My friend sent me this image, and I thought, I'll try this and see how it goes. Hi, Laura. How are you? Oh, maybe I'll do a little bit more literal in color, I think. But I want to keep it loose. There, I couldn't see. It was a little bit of a glare on there. This, yeah, the glow is really nice. It's credit to the photographer. Michael did a great job. He's a great photographer. Photography is something you really have to kind of, it's a necessary evil, learning to do that as an artist, because you got to capture your own images a lot. I'm going to put out a little bit of my manganese blue hue too. I like to have that where there are white areas sometimes. And I apologize if I stop talking. I know I'm going to have to think a lot doing this one. I feel like I've been doing so much creative stuff that it makes me tired. It's crazy how much energy being creative takes. Crazy. Let's just kind of block that all in. And this goes. Getting too, I don't want to get tight, so I have to pay attention to that. Really just mapping it out. But I'm already thinking of my tight here. Going to get a little bit of brown in that manganese blue hue. Just the tiniest little bit of, good morning, Jackie, of my transparent brown, just for this. And that little ball of his hat, or the handle is very gold. Really pretty. As I'm making my little ornaments and stuff and playing with them, I'm thinking about how I always loved, well, who doesn't, but all the old handmade stuff would always be perfectly imperfect. And that's kind of what I'm going for. I'm doing like a bunch of them at one time and letting them all be a little bit unique. Like I always loved that some person like painted the eyes on the Santa mug, and they're, each one's different. I love that. It isn't relaxing. Hello, in the giant parking lot. Jackie, I love that you tune in here to me whenever you can in the giant parking lot. shadow side. Do a little bit of that brown and blue over here. Because I don't quite have my values mapped too well. This is all darker here. Michael, have you ever painted the Santa mug? Am I being too detailed? Maybe a little bit. I think I can put my liquid away. I think it's wet enough. You may need to try now, yes. And you sent me a few different ones that are all nice. Where else? I'm fussing and I'm not sure where I'm headed. So I think I'm going to get my pigment sticks out. Nothing like some more gold paint for good measure. I love gold. It's pretty nice. My son's writing about what he's bringing for Thanksgiving. It's nice to have kids bring food these days. If you ever need a photo of vintage Christmas, I can... Okay, Michael, you just offered. Absolutely, I would love, because I feel so stagnant. I actually went to Terrain the other day just to look for some vintage Christmas, because all the things that I've painted so many times that I'm bored of it. So I would appreciate anything. I shouldn't say I'm bored of it. I just feel like I need fresh stuff. I actually could paint the same thing over and over and over again and be content. It's crazy. Or good. Or maybe it's just good. I just enjoy painting. I don't know why I'm putting this in here. I don't really need green. Or my manganese. What is this? Malachite green. Yeah, Michael's collection is amazing. I love the video of you opening up your drawer to all your ribbons. Can you ever have too much ribbon? All right, that's a happy mess. I'm ready for that. Happy mess. Okay. All right, let me get... Do I want to start with his eyes? Now let's just block in some dark color. I got to stay confident. Time's going quickly already because this is out of my comfort zone. Nothing wrong with that. Forces me to stay loose because I don't have the time to. This is actually red. Kind of straight until we get there. A very happy mess. Everybody's saying that. I love my happy messes. All right. That needs to go a little darker here. I think this his mustache up here. Sometimes placement is the hardest part. Like people who paint and don't even put down a grid, I don't know how they do it. Because I need that grid to give a sense of place, that I'm putting things in the right. It's not really a sense of place. I'd say it's a sense of confidence that I'm putting things in the right place. Look at his furrowed brow up there. I didn't even notice that. He's got a little furrowed brow. Parker does that. He furrows his brow. My little grandson. Whoop, pick that up. That's kind of nice. This brow is here. Yeah. It evolve gently. Emily said that Parker's going to need Botox. He's such a cutie. So I love these little pops of the string lights in the background, and that's going to be a little tricky to hold on to. I'm going to have to make that very dark back there. I'm distracting myself because I think I'm afraid of what I'm doing, so I don't need to go back there yet. I'll do that sometimes. I'll get kind of frightened about if I'm doing the right thing, and then I'll just focus on a different area, but I don't need to do that yet. Now this is very, very dark here. Maybe even darker than that. Here. Happy Wednesday, Irma. I don't think I've ever named one of my birds Irma. I love that name. What was I thinking? I just did a bird yesterday, and I love how it turned out. Like, I feel like it was, I don't know, there was just something about it that I felt was like in the right direction of how I want to paint, I guess, more than anything. It turned out really cute. I named her Emma. It was a grosbeak bird. I'm going to give it a moment's thought. Maybe I need to put some eyes in there, or is that going to get me a little too detailed right off the bat? I don't know. I just am not sure. Irma says, I think an aunt named Irma. I love that. And I just saw coming across my feed here on my phone. Of course, I'm paying attention to painting, talking to you guys, which I feel like you're sitting here with me. I have gotten good at reading and talking and painting, but then my best friend from high school, Renee's birthday is today, and her dear stepmom, Edna, also a name, old-fashioned name, kind of like that. Edna's birthday is today, too. That just came across my feed when you were saying that. I have to wish Edna a happy birthday. So my darkest dark areas need to be dark, really dark, so that those little lights pop. Are those real greens back there, Michael? They look like it. Irma says it's looking, I always have folk, they look pretty. Irma says it's looking like an abstract. It is, it's funky looking. And yes, I feel like I'm never going to pull this together right now. I don't have any confidence, but I keep pressing on, hoping for a miracle, a painting miracle. They do happen. What's everybody having, coffee or tea? I love the polka dots, but the lights are giving a bokeh effect. Maybe yours are bokeh dots. Susie, that's cute. Love me a good bokeh dot. Bokeh. Bokeh. Am I bokeh? Is that how you say it? I actually don't even know. Bokeh. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to get that to really glow back there, but we'll worry about that later. That's not. And Tina says it looks fab. Thank you. I'll pull it together, Emily said. I hope so. We'll see. And if I don't, it's not the end of the world because it's just a painting and you will all forgive me. That really is how you learn. You have to take lots of risks, try things, experiment. Taking the time to experiment is probably the hardest thing for me to do because I feel like I have to be productive all the time. And that's not productive to feel like that. That's not dark enough up there. I'll just do a little, stop dancing around it and get something down. This goes in there. It does look a little glowy. Oh, I want that bright there. I did have to wash all my brushes this morning. The terrible habit of not taking care of that. They build up in the sink and then nobody feels like cleaning up the brushes when they've been soaking for so long. I don't know why I was just saying that. I think it's because I'm going to need the skinny brush for his eyes and I wouldn't have had a good one here had I not cleaned them. There's something there. Irma says, did I tell you that Tina painting a portrait of your dog in heaven. She captured our Daisy spirit. That's wonderful. I love that. It is a special thing to have a portrait of your beloved pet. It's a neat thing to be able to capture that. And I'm sure Tina did a great job. Right, maybe I need to put eyes in there. I'm not afraid, I don't think, of the rest of the painting. I'm afraid of his eyes, so let's get in there and do a little bit with them so that I'm sure I have them in the right place, which I'm still not going to be sure of. Are they too low? I can always move them. And they don't need to look exactly like the mug because nobody's going to see the mug. But it's going to give it a little more. What time is it? 36. I'm still okay, I think, on time. Sorry, I'm holding my breath. I'm looking through the camera too to see if I have my values correct. They're kind of hard to discern a little bit. That looks really funky. What's the matter, Kim? All right, let's get... Oh, I have so many brushes out in front of me here that I'm not going to know which ones are clean and dirty, and I sure don't want to wash all of these again. Let me pull out what I need and set these to the side. Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing here, but I'm going to a little bit smaller brush because I don't know what's going on, but I'm not happy with this. I'm doing the scary part. I don't know if I'm doing anything wrong or if I just need to get through this part and it'll all look fine. Blend it a little more, and this eye comes down. Do you have his face too short and squat? I don't know, Helen. I don't know. Maybe if I put his eyebrows in. Maybe I put his eyes too low? No, I don't think so. I think I got to put his eyebrows in to see where I'm going here. I think because they're not there, it's really hard to see what I'm doing. Darker. I knew it was going to be challenging of a subject, but I haven't lost hope yet. It's a bit light under the eyes. Yeah, I have to do all the highlights and everything too. Whether I can do it in my And once his nose has more, yeah, I think it's all the things together aren't working because I need to get more going on in here. Need to be patient. Just patience. Patience is what I always say. That's what art teaches me more than anything else is patience. And like this is way too, the whites of these eyes are really not as light as I have because they're on the shadow side and this is in shadow also. So it made them too light. Okay. I always want to take like anatomy classes to really learn what you're seeing when you're painting anatomy. I think that would be really fun. Blues and greens, so fun. Yes, I do have all the fun colors in there. Use up my full allotted time today. He looks adorable. I always feel that way with my Santa window paintings. All the things, yes, and you have to be patient and get there. So maybe this will be better if I do also give him a little more sense of place too. Then I've got to capture glow. I didn't do that yet. Yeah, it's coming together a little bit, Irma. Thanks for the vote of confidence. You can tell I'm having to think a lot here today. I think it's good for you. I think his mouth's perfect. It's so cute. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know if anything's perfect, but it's coming together a little bit. Feeling a little more hopeful. All right, let's keep working on. What time is it? Well, I still have time. Okay, stop stressing. Yeah, I'm getting stressed because I feel like I've got to get it done really fast, but we're okay. We are fine. Funky blue in there that I didn't mean to do. And I need to generalize what I'm looking at a little more in his face. I don't know why faces, it's not like it's that much harder to paint. I just think it is. I know that that's what's happening. I think that it's hard to paint. Therefore it is, because I'm afraid of it. I mean, I'm just afraid of it. It's crazy. Like, why? Why would I be afraid of painting anything? Well, but being a little scared is always good, don't they always say that? So his dark cheek here. This is super dark right here. Okay. All right. Now I need to... No, I don't know if I like that I put this really dark color in here. Let's soften that a little bit. Think about where my hard edges are. I wonder if I run out of time, does the Instagram cut me off? I have no idea. I've never gone over. Good thing I don't have to run to class today. Okay. Let's stay calm. I think what I've left to do is okay. All right, so it's more about thinking about values than anything else. His face is definitely much lighter on this side, except for that cheek, which looks really dark, but when I look through here, it is dark. But then in theory, this should have some of that kind of really, really dark over here too. Should be similar in value. Okay, let's try and work on those eyes a little more. Oh, and this cute little mouth too. And then I have to do all his whiskers. Didn't do that yet. Ellie says I can go over an hour. I don't know if that's comforting or not. Then I have more time to fuss with this. Had the tiniest little brush and I lost it, and I don't even know what kind of brush it was. It was super tiny and just amazing. I must have thrown it in the trash by accident. Which is such a bummer. Because all my brushes get wonky because I soak them and then they don't stay square anymore. a little better. Pink needs to kind of go up in here because that eye's not really. Oh, I didn't even use my reds. I got so much to do still. I lost my tiny brush. I think it was, I don't remember what brand or where I got it. Yes, same. Let's lose all the. Okay, let's do a little bit more of this beard. Then I have to do some highlights. And I mixed these fun reds. Let's not forget that. This is like the eye candy right here. A little. Sorry, so time on Amazon smallest is 0,0000. Yeah, I must need one of those. Okay. Need some of those little highlights of the, to tell that it's like pottery. I just got my pottery back from this. I went to a cool pottery studio and did pottery with my friends. I love doing that. But my hands don't love doing it. It gave me, my arthritis was terrible. I don't know if I can do that anymore. Show and inspire today. Okay, great. Now I gotta finish this up so I can go get ready for that now. It's a busy day around here. Oh gosh, what's the matter with it? This is really hard to do. I think I don't have enough. I don't know what I don't have enough of. I think I need a little more darkness on the right hand side. I think I knew from the beginning I needed the right nostril. Oh yeah, that needs a little help too. All right, let me. be a little less precious over here. That's helping a little because my whole thing was a little too, the shift of color from left to right wasn't dominant enough. That helped a little bit. Work on that nose a little bit. Oh, and that little highlight over here on the side, this too. Oh, and the white of his eyebrows too, right? Okay, so this needs to come shadow. It's all shadow. It's like they made his eyes crinkle, like the bottom part comes up into the eye itself, which makes him look like he's laughing. Imagine like if you worked in a factory all those years ago and you would sit and just paint Santa faces onto mugs all day long. That would be fun just for like 6 mugs and it wouldn't be so fun anymore. I guess it depends who you're working with. Maybe it would be fun. All right, what else does it need? What do you guys think? 2 more minutes. I have 2 minutes. Find some highlights. Because he's allowed to be wonky. We're not looking for perfect. Perfectly imperfect. That's what we want. Mm-hmm. And I feel like even though that side of the face, I'm going to make it a little lighter over here. Sorry, I'm not talking. Okay, so good. You captured the essence. Good. That's all I want to do. If you're painting with elves, it would be fun. Yes, I love that, Anita. So fun to have those who collect these mugs. Oh, Jackie, yes, you need another collection. That's what I was thinking. You definitely need another collection. I was saying one time I don't collect anything. Well, besides art supplies, I certainly collect art supplies. That's a never-ending collection, but I thought I do have a collection, and it's of like Russian icons because my mother-in-law's Ukrainian. And over the years, I have like one of those little icons over the doorway in every room in my house. So I do have a collection. Very unusual one. All right. Am I happy with him? I think I need always just one more thing. Happy Thanksgiving, Irma. All right, I'm going to just go this little light, and then this is it. Then I'm done. I think I need to keep this side super light. Okay, that's it. It doesn't need anything else. I'll start going in the wrong direction. Although I feel like this eye is a little... No, it's the way it's supposed to be. Oh, it's super fun. Now wait, I gotta just fuss with this eye just the tiniest bit more. I'm sorry. Happy Thanksgiving, Anita. Okay, I'm finished. So there's my reference from Michael. And my painting. His cheek's too dark. I don't know. I think I need to be finished with it, but that was very fun practice. I did paint the gold in the background, and that does show through in the background and other places in it, and I do like that. So anyway, thanks so much for hanging out with me while I painted today. If you're in my Inspiring Art group, I'll be live at noon in 3 hours doing those cute little gift tags. I'm excited to work on those. And what else? I have a couple spots left in my upcoming workshops next year. It's all on my Learn page. If you'd like to be on my email list, just send me your email. I'd be very happy to add you. And that's it. I hope you have an amazing Thanksgiving. And we'll see you all next week. Bye. Thank you. Thanks for coming.